Team Penina Lucky, Group 3. I am going to present about the probability index. The term probability index, just from the word index, which is the measure, which is just like the measure of a degree of something. Therefore, probability index is a measure of a project's alternatives. And we have gotten a formula where probability index is equals to the total present value of cash inflows over the initial outlay, which the initial outlay is just the same as the investment at the beginning. Therefore, now using a decision rule, the following are the probability index rule. First, accept the project when the probability index is greater than 1, meaning that the project benefits are expected to be equal to its cost. And then the second rule is reject the project when the probability index is less than 1. Accept the probability index or reject it when it is equals to. Then another, we have got an illustration here. Now we are saying, assuming the initial outlay of a project is 100,000 and it can generate a cash inflows of 40,000 Ugandan shillings, 30,000 Ugandan shillings, and then 50,000 Ugandan shillings and 20,000 Ugandan shillings in year 1 throughout year 4. Assuming 10% discount rate, the percentage value, the present value cash inflows at 10% discount rate. Therefore, determine the probability index. For year 1, we shall just only demonstrate for year 1, then the same procedure will continue for the rest. Year 1, we have, if you want to get the discount rate, per each year has got a different discount rate, but that's rating them at all of them at 10%. Therefore, at year 1, we are going to it is to power 1. That one is to get the particular of different years. So we have 1 out of 1 plus k. K stands for the discount rate for that particular period. Then to power 1, meaning year 1. This is time t, which is year 1. Therefore, we have 1 out of divide by 1 plus 0.1 to power 1, giving us 0.909. Then our present value therefore becomes net cash flow times the discount rate that we have gotten here. So we have 40,000 times 0.909, giving us a total of Ugandan shillings 36,360. So the same procedure, we can use the same procedure even in year 2, but the only things that changes are the years, the time t. So the time t that changes makes also the powers to keep on changing. The procedure continues until you complete for all the years, and after completing for the 4th year, you now get the total present value of all the years. So our formula, at the beginning, that the probability index is equals to the total present value over the initial outlay. Remember, our initial outlay was 100,000. Therefore, we shall have the total figure, which is Ugandan shillings 112,240, divided by the initial outlay, which was given in the question, that 100,000, and we end up getting a figure. Therefore, we go to the advantages and disadvantages. We have one of the advantage, it's that the technique take into account the time of value of money by discounting the cash flows to their present worth using an appropriate discount rate. We have also a disadvantage of this technique. We have there is difficulty in determining the exact figure. As we saw it, we have to go also thoroughly, step by step of all years for us to get into the correct answer.